No special weapons. Only pea shooter. One credit clear. That's the plan here. Let's get underway. See how it goes. A great game. Had this as a kid. Always enjoyed the heck out of it. I know special weapons. Absolutely no special weapons. Surely it'll go okay. No, probably not. Gonna need to get some practice in for sure. No special weapons. Alright. I can't hear it. Hold up. There we go. There we go. Might take a couple of rounds to get warmed up here, and then we'll maybe make a good attempt in. Maybe, maybe not. There's also something else I would like to do with this game as well. I would like to play it the regular way and see how many loops we can get through. Yeah, loops, just like we do in Ghost and Goblins, same thing. I would like to try that with this as well. Not gonna even shoot that, because I don't want to... If we accidentally pick up a special weapon, I have to die. No special weapons. Not gonna try this on pacifist difficulty either. No thank you. That'd be hard with the 30 lives. We also need to kill stuff, because when you kill stuff in this game, you get extra lives back. So we definitely need to be doing that. Alright. Making it through a level is going to be good, because our chance of getting extra lives and stuff is going to be really, really good here. Not using turbo, I'm just using regular NES style controls here. No turbo. I think turbo would make this a little bit too easy. Not going to do that. Alright, through the first level, no problem. This game had really nice graphics and stuff for its time. For such an early NES game, nope. Don't want any power-ups. Avoiding power-ups is going to be part of the challenge here. Alright, no problem there. Try this Deathless eventually, but we need to try and do it this way first. Deathless is going to be a lot just infinitely harder. Deathless, when doing it through the normal way, is not that bad. Get the spread, keep the spread, and you're fine. No problem. All about the spread. Got a long way to go, though. Gotta try Contra Revenge of the Red Falcon as well. That hack. Gotta try that. I remember when Tsunade was playing that. Boy, that looked absolutely brutal. I'm gonna stop. Oh, we can't pick up special weapons. That's part of the challenge, is not picking up special weapons. Okay, good. That could have been dangerous. Yeah, regular gun only, Crudas. Nothing else but the pea shooter here. Some parts are going to be harder than others. Other parts aren't going to be too bad. There's going to be some parts, though, that are going to be frightening. We're off to a pretty good start here, though. I can't complain. Not too shabby. I'm worried about the fight in the next base. The Transformers logos. I'm really worried about that fight. That fight's really quick and easy with the spread, because you can stop their shots really without doing much. But now, I've never attempted this before. I'm so used to going through the game with the spread that there's going to be parts of this that's going to absolutely throw me for a loop, because spread is just overpowered. It's too good, honestly. It's way too good. I'm surprised they put a weapon that powerful in the game, because none of the other special weapons are that great. Yeah, like this guy hiding in the waterfall here. He's going to be... Alright, we got him. No problem. Go for this gun. Alright, the fire on the bridge was close. That was close. Guy with a backpack almost ruined it. Alright, we're going to let that stuff go by. Those guys do have guns. I don't use them too often, though. So far, so good, though. Hey, JP, what's going on, man? Welcome in. Merry Christmas to you as well, dude. Hope you're having a wonderful holiday season. Hope you had a great Christmas yesterday. Went good for me. Everything was just nice and chill. That's the way I like things. Nice and chill. Another one of those backpack guys isn't going to come out right here, right? Okay, there. Hope all is well with you, man. Welcome to Contra. PEASHOOTER only. That's what we're doing today. We just beat Batman Returns, so now it's time for some Contra. How should we do this positioning here? Not really a fan of the positioning. Let's try it. Do it like this. Oh, can't get it from there either, and I don't want to accidentally shoot that. It's a questionable situation right here. Very questionable. This is a questionable situation. I'm not a fan. Alright, we made it through. Made it through. I was getting very nervous right there. What if we could just do a Deathless Run right now? That would save us having to do that later as well. Let's just do this Deathless. I haven't died yet. Still no deaths. I don't know how long that's going to last. I shouldn't jinx it. I should not jinx it. See, that stupid guy right there almost ended it. That's how it's going to end. Like, some stupid guy like that's going to ruin it. Got my son a Switch Lite, and he just took my copy of Smash Bros. What his mom picked up for him by accident. Oh, nice. Smash Ultimate? Smash Ultimate's great, dude. That's awesome. Switch Lite. I bet he was thrilled to see that. Man, what a fun Christmas. I remember being a kid back in the day getting video game stuff for Christmas. I would check all the boxes, like when they were under the Christmas tree. If you found one shaped like a video game, like a Super Nintendo or Nintendo shape, oh my God, there's our first death. There's a death. It had to happen. All right, Deathless Run's dead. We weren't trying to do that, actually. We're just doing one credit clear. That's awesome, JP. That is awesome. The only video game system I got for Christmas myself was a Neo Geo. And that's only because my parents and I found one on sale. Otherwise, never would have owned one of those. Use the PEASHOOTER over the crappy laser. The laser is... I thought I jumped over the rolling pin. I thought I jumped over the rolling pin. Guess not. Alright, another death. Rolling pins were coming a lot slower than I was expecting there. Can't really go slow or anything on this part. You just gotta do what you can. Maybe shooting rolling pins is a better idea. That's probably what we need to do from now on. Think I can throw a grenade? Yep. Alright. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the laser either. The laser kind of sucks. I'm gonna shoot the rolling pins. Alright, go ahead and duck here. We're good. Go ahead and just shoot them. Shoot them. Good. Too close. Way too close there. Young child gets a brand spanking new game from the Nintendo Entertainment System under the tree, except that game was Deadly Towers. Thankfully, I didn't have to experience that. I never actually got a bad game for Christmas. I bet some of you guys did at some point, didn't you? You guys ever get any bad games for Christmas you didn't like? It never happened with me. I was lucky. Told my parents what I wanted, and they got it. Worked out nicely. We're not getting barrier. Nope. Not happening. Not happening. Yay, and his siblings had a good Christmas, had a good bit of Switch games, so it won't be missed for a while. Oh, nice. Very nice. And Smash is a fun game for everybody, no matter what age, because all the different game modes and difficulty settings and all that good stuff, there's a lot to like about that. Good game for everyone. I don't want this rapid. Can I not get it? That's going to ruin the run. Okay, we can jump over it. Good, there we go. That was lucky. Alright, rolling pins are in. That was not a death. We could have totally avoided that death on that other part. Loved this game as a kid, but didn't get far at all. Yeah, this was one of my favorite Nintendo games as a kid, Indiana. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Good stuff. You can't go wrong with this game. Whether you're playing with the code or not, it's just fun. No, I got Sunsoft Batman one year, and that game taught me to love Batman overall. JP, that's wonderful. I just played that yesterday on stream for the first time. Not yesterday, 2 days ago, and it was my first playthrough of that game. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Can't wait to play it again. Excellent game. High difficulty, fun to play. You can't go wrong with it. Okay, I'm going to be very selective about what happens here. Because we are under the gun. Got through it. Alright, this is going to be dangerous. No problem, Insomniosis. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate the lurk as always, dude. Alright, we're going to drop these guys quick. They do have guns. They do have guns. These guys here that jump out with their wings remind me of that Silverhawks cartoon. You guys remember that back in the 80s? I love that. Silverhawks. It was pretty badass. A lot of people don't remember that one. Everybody remembers Thundercats, but not many people remember Silverhawks. I liked it a lot. Alright, Transformers logo time. This is a trolley fight. Because these little homing shots they have are big trouble. Okay, good shots right there. One Transformers logo is down. Optimus Prime would not approve. Beer Baron, what's going on, man? Just got in, but you're wrong about whatever it is, I'm sure. I wasn't wrong about beating Batman. Batman Returns on NES. I mean, on Super Nintendo. We beat that on hard. Took a couple of runs, but we got it. And we're doing well here. We're doing a 1 credit clear, Pea-shooter only Contra. We're on Snowfield. Things are happening. Not many people seem to remember Jace and the Wheeled Warriors. That was my absolute favorite when I was in kindergarten. That and Voltron. I could not get enough of either one. I love Wheeled Warriors, Indiana. I loved it. I've got all the toys from it as well. Packed up somewhere. Cool. Awesome. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. Can't be dying now. We're not even level 6 yet. Voltron was awesome as well. I'd also be lying and have no confirmation of my honesty. I did beat Batman Returns. People in the chat saw it. On hard mode, and it was difficult, but we got it. Yeah, Wheeled Warriors and Batman. I mean, Wheeled Warriors and Voltron was pretty much my childhood. And it was wonderful. Other good stuff, too. Silverhawks, the real Ghostbusters. Plenty of good stuff. Plenty of wonderful things to watch. I don't know what kids are watching now. Really dumb stuff. Like the Loud Family, and I don't know what kind of crappy cartoons they put on these days. And it's nothing that's good. Voltron was pretty much a religious experience as a kid. It practically was, dude. It was something else. Where's a safe spot to be here? Not right there. We got to get this guy dead. All right. This is way harder with the Pea-shooter. So I'm not used to doing this part with Pea-shooter. Not even a little bit. Dead. Okay. Dead. Dead. Okay. Going well. Need to see the new Ghostbusters movie. I've heard mixed reviews on it. Some people really like it. Some people are like, eh. Definitely need to see that. I just watched the Loud Family movie with my kids today. So yeah, see, that's the kind of stuff kids like today. You would have showed that to me as a kid. I would have been like, turn this crap off, put on real Ghostbusters, put on Batman, put on anything. We got to really bear down on the buttons here to kill this thing quickly. Should be able to drop it before it kills me. Gone. All right. Had to go into rapid fire mode for that. I'm not using turbo. Not gonna use it. This isn't about the new Ghostbusters, but I hope it's good. Yeah. I haven't seen it yet either. That's my exact thoughts on it. I'm kind of iffy on the whole idea of more Ghostbusters movies. I don't really want them. Modern cartoons are probably morality plays, more than likely. More than likely. It wasn't just badass stuff happening. Alright, let's bear down real hard on the controller here. Total rapid fire mode. Got it. I'm pretty good at doing manual rapid fire. I played there were like wrestling games and stuff I played as a kid where you had to hit the buttons real fast. I got kind of good at that. That serves me well in situations like that. Alright, these guys with backpacks are in an awkward spot! One little bullet happened to be there. One little bullet. Oh my god. One little bullet happened to be there. That's unfortunate. We're about to enter into the hardest level, so I was hoping to get there with more lives. You like the new Ghostbusters way better than the 2016 one? Yeah, I never even saw the 2016 one. I was like, there's no way that's going to be good. No way. That's going to be awful. Alright, we're going to fight this carefully. We're going to do this the right way. Dead. Alright, that thing's a joke no matter what weapon you got. Yeah, same thing, Indiana. I'm not going to watch it. Dune was fantastic. Dune was good, man. Dune was definitely good. 2016 seemed to be skinned as Ghostbusters. Yeah. It's not really Ghostbusters. It's not. I can't believe a Hollywood producer actually thought that would be a good movie to make. I am in awe. And I don't care that... I know, it's an all-female cast. I don't care about that part. It's just it shouldn't have been made. It's not continuity of Ghostbusters. It's just like they're trying to make money off the name or something. Go 10, thank you. It was trash before it was trash. Because it's trash, yes, exactly. Not because it's an all-female cast. Exactly. Could not agree more. Is this going to, like, block me? No. Okay, how do we want to do this? Yeah, the new Matrix movie. I'd like to see that. I would definitely like to see that. I've heard mixed reviews on that as well, but it's got one of the same directors. It's got the same actors. So I mean, I want to see it. It's not bad, but it's nothing mind-blowing like the first movie was. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Rented on Redbox and it was bad. Yeah, I think Redbox is still around. I think I saw one like a week or so ago. I'm pretty sure. Good jump. That was lucky. I was counting on not making that jump right there. Alright, we gotta be really, really careful here. Take it slow and steady. This is not a bad run. Not a great run. We've had a couple of dumb deaths, but, I mean, that's more than likely going to happen with this game. New Matrix was fun. That's all I wanted it to be. That's good enough. Good enough. That's all I would expect. If I fall down here, it's over. Oh, my goodness. That was close. That was close. That was really close there. My heart skipped a couple of beats there. Alright, this part you can normally do with the barrier, so I don't really know what's going to happen here. You just run through everything, because I always get to this part with the barrier. Good learning experience. at least. Alright, how much range does the flame have? A lot. The one on the bottom doesn't have much. Okay, this is one of those I'm scared to move places. Alright, let's take it slow. There's no time limit. I gotta keep that in mind. We're not dealing with any kind of time limit here. Work through it at our own pace. Alright, now we're gonna be fighting Robot Man. Here we go. Here we go. First movie, it's hard to outdo so much philosophy, groundbreaking things. First Matrix will always be the best. I could not agree more, Indiana. I didn't... The second and third in the Matrix trilogy, I thought they were okay. Nothing impressive. The first one is just incredible in all ways possible. Here's the guy who directed 2016 movie is all butthurt because the upcoming Ghostbusters Afterlife gift set ignores the 2016. Good! The guy that directed it had no business making it. Nothing whatsoever. And Kane, welcome in, dude. Welcome in, Kane. Good to see you, man. Kane, I saw you playing Batman Returns last night. We just got done playing that one here on stream, and it's a hard game. Oh, man. Okay, Robot Man might kick my ass here. This could be the end of it. I'm in the Matrix. Sometimes it feels that way, Kane. It fell short of approaching that, Goten? Okay, I'll go into it with an open mind about, like, let's not expect anything, like, super groundbreaking with it. Just, if it's a good, fun movie, that's kind of all I would be happy to see, with Keanu Reeves and Carrie Ann reunited again, Neo and Trinity. That's all I really care to see. Alright, we got him. Robot Man is dead, and the run is alive and well. Playing it for Christmas and winter games last night. Yeah, we just got done playing it a little while ago, Kane. It's hard. Got through it, though, but boy, it was tough. Nothing easy about that one. No power-ups. No power-ups. Don't want any power-ups. Do not jump up here. Don't do it. Yeah, you're going to jump up here. Alright, we need good timing here. I don't like where this is going. Let's go to the bottom. I'm abandoning ship on going the other way. Don't you do it. I just got to power up. I just got to power up. We have to die. I just got to power up. To take a death, we got to power up. God damn it. Wow. That was not the death I was expecting to take right there. That was not the death. It was just rapid, but we're doing this with no power-ups. So I have to take a death there. And that sucks, a big one right there. The biggest weakness of the new Matrix is probably the first movie. It moves away from the original tone. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'll probably see it within the next week or so. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, that was close. That could have been tragic right there. Alright, we're safe to move forward here. Started the night with Elf Bowling. That's a real game? Elf Bowling. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. It wasn't good, I'm not surprised. Yeah, same spike droppers, Indiana. Yeah, those are in Double Dragon. I hate that those types of things are even in Double Dragon. That's kind of really dumb. I've never been a fan of, like, the action platforming parts in Double Dragon with traps and stuff. Just keep it a beat 'em up. Why do you have to change stuff? Why do you have to change up a good formula? We still got to do Double Dragon 2 on stream. Double Dragon 2 and 3 on NES. Try and do the second one deathless. It's doable. It'd be really difficult, but it's a good challenge to look forward to. Okay, good dodge. That made my heart skip a beat there. Hey, Chris is joining us with a raid. Thank you so much, Chris. Appreciate it, man. Welcome aboard. Give Chris a shout out. Good to see you, dude. What were you playing? Welcome on in. Welcome to Contra Deathless. No, not Deathless. 1cc. I'm getting ahead of myself there. Hey, Walrenium. What's going on as well, dude? Get you a shout out as well, man. Good to see you. This challenge is going okay. We got Batman Returns down earlier, now we're trying to do this, but I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go. Alright, let's not get mixed up here. There we go. Good to see you. Hope Chris and Walrenium are having a wonderful day. Thank you for the raid, Chris. Appreciate it, man. We're getting there, man. We're on almost the last level. I'm worried about the last level. Last level is normally a piece of cake because you usually have the spread or something good to work with, but we're not going to have that available this time. All right, let's get them. Got it. All right, good enough. Had to wear my thumb out a little bit for that one, but that's good. Sleep schedule is going to be super messed up during 2 weeks off from work. Yeah, I haven't been awake all that long. Dude, it's so easy to sleep in on holidays time like this when you get some time off. It's super easy to just want to sleep in like every day. But yeah, can't do that or you will be so screwed up. You will be screwed up beyond belief. We're almost to the end here, but I know that those face hugger things on the heart are gonna just totally end the run. I can tell. All right, we gotta stop these. These will home in on you. You gotta stop them. They will home in on you very quickly. It's good to shoot those first. It's a good run, guys. Whether it ends in success or not, it's a good run right now. Can I not hit that from here? Yeah, I can. Okay. Romancing Saga 1 for the Super Famicom, an English patch version. Okay. I'll have to look that up. There's a lot of games like that that never got translated here to the States, unfortunately. And that's disappointing. A lot of games like that didn't get moved over here were good RPG-type games. But Americans were not into RPGs at that time. They just weren't. There's another extra life. That's a big deal. All right, this... If we can get this. I'm going to shoot it from here instead. All right. All right, probably better to go down here for this one. Yeah, now we can deal with these. Yeah, this is a good run, man. I'm happy with this run. Whether we succeed or not here, I'm pleased with it. Gluten for punishment. Yep, doing Contra, Vic. We're working on it. 1 credit clear, PEASHOOTER only, and we're right here at the end, so there's a good chance of success here, but there's also an equally high chance of failure. Alright, here comes the problem. The way these things jump off the ceiling, I've never understood. Let me make sure I'm catching up on chat here. Love to try this challenge with you in 2-player co-op. Nintendo, what's up, man? Doubt I could keep up, but it'd be fun. Dude, I'd be the one worried about not keeping up. Anytime I play co-op with anybody, I'm always feel like I'm dragging the other person down. I've always felt that way, no matter what. How you doing today, Nintendo? Good to see you, dude. So many good RPGs never made it stateside. That's a tragedy, too. Like Final Fantasy V, that never even made it stateside. It didn't. It's unbelievable. Yeah, and this level hurts on Contra 3. Oh my god, does it ever. Yeah, I've seen you play it. I've seen a couple other people play it. We got to drop these spawning pods very, very fast. That's going to be the... See, that's what I don't understand right there, guys. I don't understand how to deal with that. I don't know if the face hugger is going to actually jump down or not. It may not matter. We might be able to finish up here. Well, we got it. Well, we got it. First try. I did not expect that. We got the challenge. It's done. I thought we were going to have to try this like 3 or 4 times. Too easy, obviously. We need to do it with Deathless, right? Steamy coming in with a raid. Thank you so much, dude. What's up? Good to see you, man. Again, you've already been here, but welcome back in. Alright, guys, we destroyed the vile red falcon and saved the universe. We can now consider ourselves a hero. How about that ending? How about that ending? Wonderful, right? That's all there is to it. I think there's a cutscene in the Japanese version, but we don't get that in this one. You did raid at the perfect time, man. Do it blindfolded? I don't know about that, Chris. I don't know about that. Did I do a shout out for Vic? We'll do another one. We'll do another one. Good stuff. What did I miss here? Beer Baron says, just a thought, if we get a patch to translate LittleMIXER into Hatchlord, we may be able to accurately interpret Hatch Rage. Dude, I wish I could stay as calm as Hatchlord does. I don't know how he does it. I can't even imagine him raging. He's got too good a demeanor for it. And his voice is too calm. There's no way. Mixer flexing on another game. Big congrats to you. Cruddas, I appreciate it, man. You know what? No, the flexing is over now, because you know why? It's time to play some Ghosts and Goblins Loop 9, and now it's time to get wrecked. Now it's time to get stomped. I saved the universe, right, Justin? It feels good. Feels good, man. Saving the universe, all in a day's work. All in a good day's work. Happily Quirky, what's up? Thank you so much for the 100 bits. You've already been here, but thank you so much for 100 bits for being awesome. Thank you so much. I think we got a little bit lucky there. I think we got lucky. Beer Baron says, like hell, I'm a hero. There we go. Beer Baron slapping us back into reality, right? Right back into reality. Oh my goodness. No problem, Steamy. I appreciate it, dude. Got to be with the family. Enjoy family time. That's always wonderful. Damn Hugger come out nonstop on hard on Contra 3. The hard is impossible. That's something to look forward to, right? Oh, boy. Yeah, Loop 9. It's been a painful road, Indiana. It's just been sheer pain. It's been sheer pain. But we're slowly making progress. You know what? We're going to keep this run going. We're in Loop 2 now. Let's see how far we can go with this on 1cc. We're going to keep the 1cc going, P-Shooter only run into Loop 2 and see how far we can make it. We're going to do that. I don't know how well it'll go, because Loop 2 is definitely harder. Stuff attacks quicker, enemies spawn more frequently, but let's keep going here with this. Just for fun. Let's see how far we can make it. I'm not expecting to be able to get through another loop or anything, but hey, you never know. We'll see. Thank you so much, Quirky, for that 100 bits. I really appreciate it. I don't deserve it, but I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, there are loops in Contra. It does keep getting harder. These shots are already a little bit faster from the previous one. But unlike the Ghost and Goblins playthrough with loops, this is going to end quicker because this has limited lives. So we can't just endlessly keep trying loops at this. We'll just run out of lives at some point. But we'll keep going as long as we can. Thank you, and Quirky, thank you so much for the compliment. I wish I was awesome. There's so many more people that are way more awesome than me, but I appreciate it very, very much. Richter is attacking the wrong way. Bird laughs about it, and Arthur just running away. Yeah, I love the emote combos like that, Cruddas. It's great. It's great. Okay, you're trying to join and you're getting an error message. Okay, Vic, let me try something else. Let me try something else real quick here. See if this works. See if this works right here for Discord. Give this a shot. There we go. Ignore the YouTube one. That's an automatic pop-up right there. A lot of NES games had loops like this. Castlevania is another one that has a definite ending, but then continues to loop. Yeah, I'm honestly interested in trying the second loop of Castlevania. I've heard it's harder, and I've never tried it before. Mike 7A was telling me about it, and he said it was a little bit harder, but not too much different on the later levels. So I'd like to see it for myself. Definitely need to do that. Don't be so modest. JP, I get so lucky sometimes, dude. I was not expecting to do that run on the first try. I thought we were going to have to grind that a little bit. I mean, I'm thrilled it happened, but it was a complete shock. And there were some dumb deaths in there, too. But now we're going to keep going with loop 2 and see how far we can make it. Good old rapid fire right there. I wish more games had deeper loops, though. Like Ninja Gaiden, that'd be a great game for more loops. I'm doing pretty dang good. I have played this game a lot, Tiber. I will say that. I owned it as a kid. I played it a lot. This was definitely not a game I had to, like, pick up and learn on stream. I played it a ton as a kid. Usually with the 30 lives code. I was not brave enough to attempt to beat it as a kid without my 30 lives blanket. That was a heck of a lucky run right there, guys. No bones about it. That was pure luck. See how far we can make it on loop 2. Shots are definitely coming in a little bit quicker. There's the rolling pins, and one of those got me last time. There we go. NES games would be fun for a Game Genie challenge. Like this game has codes where the enemies fire twice as much, or you can only shoot upwards. Dude, I agree. That's fun sounding stuff. That just sounds fun to even think about trying. Right up my alley. Yeah, because you, as a kid, you would look at the Game Genie codes, and some of them made the game harder, and you were like, what the hell code is that? Who's ever going to use that? But now at this point in time, we're actually talking about doing that kind of stuff. It's kind of funny. Yeah, we want to make it harder, right? We always want to make it harder. Making it easier? Screw that stuff. Find a way to make it harder. In general, I got solid game skills. I appreciate it, man. I did play video games a pretty good bit growing up. Not as much as I actually wanted to, though. I mostly did, like, sports and school stuff a lot of times growing up. I did play a pretty good bit, but I also missed out on a lot of stuff I really wanted to play as well. Like, I never would have attempted a challenge like this as a kid. There's just no way. I appreciate it, Indiana. I appreciate it. I was always taught to be humble as a kid playing sports growing up. Like, success is a we thing, and if you screw up, I was the problem. Blame yourself, but if we did well, it was we, and if we did bad, it was I. I was taught that at a very young age playing organized sports. Good times, though. Good times. And I kind of carried those lessons forward. All right, let's be very careful here. Hey, Raku, what's going on? Welcome, Raku. I'd argue the more noticeable differences are mostly the earlier stages that don't give you the problems, but then again, it's been a heck of a long time since I've touched Castlevania 1, let alone the second loop. Yeah, I would like to see, like, what's different. I'm super curious about that, because I love the Castlevania series so much. I just want to see more. If I can create more, like, Castlevania content, I'm going to create it. Let's just skip this guy. This guy's going to get me killed. He's just going to get me killed. I found this one harder to play on 2-player. My cousins weren't very coordinated. When we played Contra the Alien Wars, we did far better. That's an interesting point you bring up there, Quirky, because I have some of the fondest memories of playing this game with my cousins, but not me actually playing. The funny part was, I liked watching my 2 cousins play this very level, because if you keep jumping here, the screen scrolls up. And if a player is near the bottom of the screen, it kills the other player. So my cousins wouldn't fully realize that while they were playing, and they kept killing each other and kept screaming at each other, and eventually it devolved into a fist fight. And I was thoroughly entertained by that. I wish I could go back and see it again. And my uncle would rush in the room and separate them, and then 10 minutes later, the whole thing would start over because they'd just keep going with this level. It was wonderful. Total chaos, and I was taking full part in it. Game Genie functions by altering settings, and RAM, as I recall, you can invent your own codes. That is correct, Beer Baron. I guess we should invent some of our own codes here. Try and make it as hard as possible. Alright, didn't want to pick up any power-ups. If we pick up power-ups, we die. That's the rule. These boulders always look like crumpled paper. They do, now that you mention that. Now I can't unsee it. Anytime somebody says something like that, it's one of those now you can't unsee it things. I'll be seeing that as crumpled paper for the rest of my life. Need to check, see if there's any good Castlevania ROM hacks. There's some wonderful ones, man. I've played 2, Castlevania Reborn and Castlevania Curse of Suffering on stream. Both are much harder than the regular game, but they're good. Curse of Suffering is a bit psychotic on the difficulty, but I had a fun time playing through it. If you like Medusa heads and getting knocked into pits, that's the hack for you. It's a bit crazy. There's no I in team, but there is me if you rearrange the letters. Wonderful. Exactly, Cruddas. You know what I'm talking about with that. You know. That's what I was taught as a kid, like, continuously. Playing a lot of sports. Wonderful times. See if we can pop that gun right there. Are these backpack guys going to... Yep, this is not a happy spot to be in. But if they spawn over there, it's good. I can't believe this is still going. And we haven't died on the second loop yet. This is kind of crazy here. My first death was at this boss up here, though. Teams are a collection of individuals. There's no collection. Will or decision-making, as soon as the goals differ, will likely fall apart. Well, the good thing is, Beer Baron, I was part of a lot of good teams growing up where it wasn't all about the individual. Now, sometimes, yeah, but not always. For the most part, it worked out pretty well. I can't complain. These fireballs are definitely faster. But not fast enough to where we can't avoid them. No I in team unless you can't spell, and in which case, world is your oyster. Well said. Hey, Mr. E0, welcome in, dude. Good to see you. How's it going, man? I hope you had a good holidays, Christmas, all that good stuff. Was very chill for me. Wonderful to see you. This is going to be a problem already, I can tell. The shots are coming in fast and furious here. Alright, they're missing me with the grenades right now. That was really close. This fella's name is Bill, right? Bill Reiser, that's correct, Raku. Bill Reiser and Lance Bean. Lance Bean is player 2. In the Japanese version, they might have different names, though. I just realized that. That might be Americanized names, or it might be actual Contra lore. Someone should look that up. Someone should definitely look it up. Yeah, I'm a little bit scared of that Moogle emote, because, you know, we deal with Moogles in Ghosts and Goblins. On that awful level that we're stuck on right now. Alright, I'm going to dodge the rolling pins. Coyote, this is a great run. We've already succeeded in the challenge. Now we're doing loop 2 to see if we can get deep into that. So far, so good. Haven't died. On loop 2, at least. And we do have a pile of lives to work with, so this challenge is going to change up and keep going. Yeah, that's definitely Stallone and Arnold on the cover. They ripped that off completely. Arnold from Commando and Sylvester from Rambo. They ripped that off. Yep. Goten knows. Goten already knew it. He knew it. Perfect. They did a good job with that, though, didn't they? The cover looks cool. As a kid, you see that cover and you're like, I bet this game's badass. Rambo Commando. It's perfect. I wonder what the box art for the Japanese version looks like. I bet it's something more realistic with the game. They usually had more realistic stuff. More than likely. Hey, Fox is here. What's up, Fox Mulder? Good to see you, man. How are you doing today, dude? Thank you for the host as well. Good to see you. Hope all is well. We are working on some Contra stuff. We already succeeded in our 1cc PEASHOOTER challenge. Now we're in loop 2, just seeing how far we can take it before running out of lives, which lives will end at some point, but we'll see how far we can go. So far, so good. There we go. Now it's time to fight some Transformers. Yeah, I'm not doing bad either, man. I'm doing good. Good chill Christmas Day yesterday. Hanging with some family. Nothing too big. I'm dead. Yep, saw that coming. Alright, let's kill the Silverhawks. I'm going to try and ambush these gun guys quicker. They got me. They got me there. Alright, Transformers logo time. I did not kill that gun first. That's a problem. That's dead. Studio Scott, I wish I could say that for every game. This is a game I owned as a kid and played a lot, so definitely comes with an enormous amount of experience with this game. I would be terrible at it if I just picked this up for like the first time, like a week ago or something. It would be a long way until I can do a challenge like this. Like, I would file that in the same category as something like Contra 3 or something. There's no way I could do anything with that. I wouldn't even be able to finish that. No chance. Do loop games always have infinite loops, or does it hit a limit? That's a wonderful question, Indiana. I'm not sure about how Contra loops work. I think they keep getting harder, I want to say. I think they keep getting harder. Every loop adds more soldiers. Welcome in, Andrew Techie. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. I'm the video game version of Yu-Gi-Moto. I'm the king of games, right, Goten? I'm the king of games. No, I wish. I appreciate the compliment, though. I like Yu-Gi-Oh, so that's a fun comparison. That's a fun comparison. There's no Seto Kaiba here to get in the way either. That guy's an asshole. Screw that guy. Level 5, here we go. After 255, it actually loops back to 0. Study this game because I speed run it. Wonderful. That's awesome. You guys that speed run, I am deeply envious of your skills. I don't have the patience to learn speed running. The most I can do is I can do deathless and 1 credit clears in games, but speed running, that is out of the question for me. Not good enough and not patient enough. Not gonna happen. But for you guys that are able to do that, my hat's off to you. But this is a good run. It's going well. But Contra Mang is here. What's up, man? Contra Mang in the house. Let's get you a shout out, dude. How's it going, man? We've already succeeded in our 1cc PEASHOOTER run, but now we're just keeping it going. We're into loop 2 now. Alright, don't pick any of that stuff up. Part of the rules here is if I accidentally pick up a power-up, I have to die. That's already happened once. Jesus, come on. It's not a death I can afford to take right there, because this is easy if you do it right. Yeah. No, do not... Uh-oh. That got scary there. Needs a rival in Kaiba. Perhaps you can... Yeah, exactly. We need some type of Seto Kaiba character here to be an asshole and cause problems. You think Beer Baron could fill that role? Why not? Why not? Even watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, I mean, I'm still, like, impressed by how much of a dick Kaiba can be. Even all these years later, and I've seen the series, but still. We're shouting out a bird. Yeah, you know what bird? You know what game Bird is playing, Beer Baron? Take a shit on LittleMIXER. That's the game Bird is always playing. How am I supposed to jump over there? These guys are like continuously spawning. There we go. We got through them. We're good. Famicom box art is actually really similar. I think the soldier dudes even have the same faces, but I'm bad with faces. They look like generic white guys instead, like the alien face besides the big egg and a couple of tentacle monsters. Okay, so I'll have to look at that off stream, Raku, because now I'm genuinely curious. What am I missing here? I'm missing stuff. Does not have such strange hair as Yugi. That's true, Beer Baron, but I could try and grow my hair out like that. I did have long hair at one point in high school. Alright, it's turbo time, manual turbo time. I'm not using a turbo controller or anything. I'm hitting the button with all my might here. We're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. Yeah, it's not so bad. That's easy. The birds are the rival. Yes, a bird that looks like Kaiba. That would like be my arch rival. Without a doubt. Don't shoot me. There we go. Test out all games on yesterday. CRT Christmas. Dude, I bet that was fun. I bet that was fun. A CRT Christmas. I got 2 CRT TVs in this very room. Gotta keep collecting those, right? Those are valuable. There we go. Kaiba lacks the intellectual background I've given myself. Beer Baron, I would not match wits with him. He is a smart dude. He may be a dick, but he's really smart. He is a smart dude if you've seen the series. Yeah, Seto Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! He's a very well-known character from that series. I like Yu-Gi-Oh! And I've seen the whole series, and Kaiba never ceases to amaze me with his attitude. Except at the very end. He kind of comes through a little bit at the very end, but not a whole lot. Yu-Gi-Oh's a good series, man. It's good. Dude, I reckon you've got the skills to sub 12 minutes this at least. You think so, man? I don't know. I have zero confidence in myself with any type of speedrunning stuff. The only game I've actually successfully done a speedrun in is Jump King, and that's only because I played it so much, and the game teaches you the skills to do that without actually, like, memorizing a path or anything like that. I did a speedrun of Chapter 1 of Jump King. But no other game I don't think I would stand a chance with. Yeah, Blue Eyes White Dragon, that's correct. That's right. All the Ghosts and Goblins games work. I love to hear that, Contra, man. That warms my heart that you're playing Ghosts and Goblins on a CRT TV. Doesn't get much better than that, right? Of course, I don't have great memories of that because I did a terrible job with Ghosts and Goblins as a kid. Did not finish it. I really wanted to. You're ducking and shooting now. Okay, they're adapting. These guys with backpacks are learning. They're figuring stuff out, and that's not good. Mixer versus you. Oh, no, not doing that. I would get destroyed. I would get wrecked there, Beer Baron. I don't have the skills of immortals like that guy. Tested out both Kirby's Dream Lane 1 and 2 on the Super Game Boy. Dream Lane 2 has Super Game Boy features, and those are such good games too, aren't they? Those are wonderfully good games. We haven't played a Kirby game on stream yet, but I'm sure we'll get there at some point. Looking forward to it. This run's going really well. I can't believe this is still going. We still have a bunch of lives to work with. I'm going to keep going until we just run out of lives. 1 credit clear. Because the game's going to keep getting harder. We'll die at some point. Missed the days where DBZ was serious basically up until the Saiyan Saga. I think my favorite part of Dragon Ball Z was the Frieza Saga, simply because it was so personal between Goku, Vegeta, and Frieza. It was just so personal with the history. That was definitely my favorite part. Can we make this jump? We can. Wow. I thought we were going to miss it that time. That was a little bit scary. Alright, here we go. Is there room to drop down? There is. Alright. Going to be facing Robot Man again pretty soon. Test out $500 new game, Cowboy Kid. Works great. Cowboy Kid? I've not heard of that one. Is that a new game? Is that some type of retro game I haven't heard of? Oh, Battletoads Double Dragon, Contra. That's a good one. That's a good one. I haven't played through that yet. Looking forward to that as well. Played it as a kid and got to the shooting level. You know when you play as a spaceship? I hated that. And we gotta go down here. Gotta go down. There we go. Kill all this crap. Get it out of the way. It's gonna be another guy with a gun there. Made it through to Robot Man again. Let's see if we can drop him without too much trouble. Wasn't satisfied with the original Kirby's Dream Land as a kid because I beat it on the way home from buying it, not because of the skill. It's very short and it's not very hard, Nintendo. Similar situation for me. It's a good game, though. It's fun, just not long and not hard, unfortunately. That's a good point. That's a really good point. The way they did that, Goten, it's total Aliens, the last level, 100%, but they didn't want to... They didn't want to infringe on it, but boy, did they come close. There's Robot Man, by the way. What were they going for with this guy? Like some kind of transformer or something? You gotta concentrate a little bit on this guy. Got some nice damage right there. Got him. Robot Man down again. Hey! Shali? Sorry if I mispronounce your name. Welcome in, dude. Kirby's Dream Land is very short and very easy. I could beat it. Don't remember if I beat the second loop. Oh, it's got... Does it have loops? Does it have loops? The loops do a weird thing here. We do loops on games and get a little crazy with them. That's kind of how we do it. But welcome in, man. If I mispronounce your name, I apologize. Just feel free to correct me. You will not bother me even a little bit. Oh my god, I forgot about that guy. That's terrible. That was a dumb mistake. That was dumb. Should just go this way. Man, that was idiotic. That's where I died last time because I accidentally picked up a power-up, and we don't do that on this run. A tall football player. That's a good point, too. Yes, that's correct, Raku. That is correct. That's the aliens we're looking at. Super Mario Land 2 was only... Yeah, Super Mario Land 1 on Game Boy was very, very, very short as well, and also not difficult, but very classic. I loved it. We've done a Deathless Run of that one. I got extraordinarily lucky with that as well. Because I didn't think it was going to happen, and then all of a sudden it just did. Came close to dying so many times. Alright, we're not going to get... That's a barrier power-up, I believe, right there. That is more than likely barrier. Oh, that guy ducking and shooting screwed him over that time. Not that time, though. There we go. And we need to be up here because this is the easier path. The lower path has a trolley spikes. This is most definitely the easiest path. See, Mad Max 2 Master Blaster in this guy. That's a good analogy for that robot guy as well, Indiana. Optimus Prime's cousin. You guys are doing much better than me for figuring out what that guy is. I couldn't even place that guy as a kid. I was like, okay, we have some just weird-looking giant robot. Kirby's Dream Land has 2 loops, maybe more. Okay, we'll have to try them at some point then. Because I like doing loops of games to make them harder. We're in loop 9 of Ghosts and Goblins. That's been a madness. Sheer madness. And I've got a plan for the stage we're stuck on right now, and hopefully it'll work out, but not betting on it. All bets are off when it comes to that game. Alright. Yeah, those spike wall traps, those used to get me all the time as a kid. Had to learn the hard way on those. Hey, we might make it to loop 3, guys. We got a good shot here. Those guys are dead. Alright, we really need some turbo button pressing fast here. This thing dies quickly, though. We're good. We're good. Heartbreak Alley. I see why, Andrew. I totally see why speed runs would end tragically right there. I see that. I totally see that. All right, these shrimp are moving a little bit faster. I can already see that. All right, let's make sure we don't get overwhelmed by shrimp here. Yeah, final level, loop 2. Here we go. Remember when Ghosts and Goblins loop 4 was impossible? I do. Every loop I said, Studio Scott, I was like, this is impossible, guys. I don't think we're going to get any further. But persistence has paid off. We're in loop 9. And the level we're on is absolutely frightening. But I do have somewhat of a plan with it. I checked my VOD a little bit yesterday to try and come up with something, and I think I came up with something to work with, so we'll see. And it's going to be a lot of experimenting. I'm going to have to make a new strategy for the boss fight because he's too fast to do the way I've been killing him. Yeah, Contra does have loops. This is loop 2, Retro Gamer. It does get harder with every loop. So our 1 credit clear, or 1 credit run is still alive and well. It's going well. Bit of a second loop proper. It's more like a hard mode. Up A select on the title screen. Yes, basically, everything's a little bit faster, and enemies spawn a little bit more frequently. They shoot more often. Just, yeah, it's a total hard mode thing here. All right, let's just playing patiently here and not just rushing into it is doing me very well here. Carefully shooting the projectiles, carefully doing everything here. Hey, Corman's here. Cenobites are from hell. Easier to distinguish with them. Yes, exactly, Fox. Exactly. Yes, good comparison between them and the aliens and stuff. Let's get Corman a shout out. What's up, Corman? How you feeling, dude? How are you feeling? Corman's dealing with COVID, and we want him to feel better very quickly. There we go. Welcome in, Corman. How's it going, man? I know you had to isolate. That sucks. That will happen, Beer Baron. That will definitely happen. We're gonna try and do a 1 credit clear of the original Ghosts and Goblins on NES. I think I have enough practice with it now to maybe pull that off. It'll take a lot of attempts and time to do that, but I want to work on it. Get instructions by beating Kirby's Dream Land once normally. Okay, did not know that. I'll have to go back and play that Kirby game again. I've got it. We'll do it on stream at some point. Yeah, the guy from Hellraiser. That's right. I haven't seen that in forever. My goodness. The Nailhead guy? Yeah. Alright, that guy's dead. Take this guy out. You gotta drop those projectiles quick. Those will home in on you very, very rapidly. You're okay? You think I'm dehydrated. Okay, well, that's a step in the right direction, honestly. It could be so much worse. No birds in this game. I think that's why we're succeeding here, guys. There's no birds in this game. I'm surprised there's not on that jungle stage. Kind of shocked about that. Pan's Labyrinth has a Cenobite. Oh, yeah, I don't think I've seen that. That sounds familiar, though. I'll have to check that. Celestial. Loaned a cool older kid my Game Boy and games all self-bought, and he refused to return them. Sometimes I see him when I'm back home, and it's so tempting to yell out, "Hey, I want my Game Boy back." Nintendo, I would do that. I would demand it back. I don't care if it happened 30 years ago or yesterday. Demand it back. That's your stuff. That is your stuff. Pinhead, that's right. I said Nailhead. I'm wrong. Chris got it right. Hey, Spade is here. Welcome in, Spade. Good to see you, dude. More birds. No, not ever. Never, 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 never. Welcome in, Spade. How you doing today, man? Good to see you as always. We're doing Contra loops. We're having fun doing loops on Contra here. 1 credit. We're staying on 1 credit here. All right, they're being more forgiving right now. They weren't forgiving a second ago, but now they are. Let's drop the heart. I'm going to back up here. I'm just going to get killed if I don't back up. Spade, hope you had a good Christmas, man. Good to see you as always. Are they going to jump on me or not? No. These things are just RNG, man. Another loop down. Loop 3. Let's go, guys. Loop 3. Is it going to do the ending again or just jump straight into the next? No, it's going to do the ending again. All right, I'm going to update our Twitch thing here and say that we're in loop 3. Another loop down. We're still going. Thanks for the GGs, guys. This is going a lot better than I thought it would. So naive, I could never conceive of keeping any borrowed games. Me either, man. I borrowed games when I was a kid, too. I couldn't imagine just keeping one. Me and my buddies back in the day, we'd swap out games a lot of times. It was fun. Ramza, if you're still here, I remember borrowing a couple of games from you back in the day, and you borrowed my Final Fantasy 1 and beat it. You did a great job with that. I was thinking, boy, he's going to run into some problems with that, but no, you beat it. Nice job. Yes. Oh my god. Cruddas, you just had to go there, didn't you? Again, guys, thanks for the GGs. We're done with loop 2. We're going to start loop 3 now. We're just going to keep going until I run out of lives on a 1 credit clear here. But we have a decent amount of lives built up, so this run is going. 4:15, time to check again. Goes to check. Hey, we might not even have time for Ghosts and Goblins today. We might just keep doing this as long as we're still alive. Might not have time for anything else. Alright, go ahead and start loop 3. Where's your animated emotes, Goten? I think Twitch knows you want them, and so they're going, let's just mess with that Goten guy. Let's just mess with him. He's complained about us on Twitter before. We're not going to give him animated emotes. I bet that's what they're doing. I bet that's what they're doing. Wouldn't surprise me. I'm shocked how well this has gone so far. I can't believe that we're still alive here. We don't deserve to still be going on this. Don't jump up here and kill me. Alright, I'm going to just go in the water. That's a safer place. Oh, Pinhead was too cute of a name for a tall, scary guy like him. Does the needles make sense? Yeah. The name doesn't fit too well with those, and especially as dark as those movies got. I mean, it just does not fit. All this turbo would really help here, but I'm not using turbo. We're just mashing the button a million times. How far will these loops go? I know it keeps getting more difficult. It's got to. If it stops getting more difficult, we'll just call it. But I thought deeper loops of Contra kept getting harder. It kind of feels like it is maybe a little bit on here on loop 3. Dude, Goten, I would so give you my animated emote slots if I could, man. I would be more than happy to do so. You're the pillar of the retro community, man. And there's nobody that deserves them more than you. But Twitch is probably like, yeah, we're going to just mess with him. I bet that's what's going on. Yeah, more backpack soldiers, Cruddas. There's more and more of those guys. There's definitely more. Way more. Dude, we got 12 lives. We might be doing this all night. This has got to get too hard eventually, right, guys? Yeah, this is definitely harder. These guys are firing much quicker. Hey, Captain Jax is here. What's up, dude? What is going on? Jax, a shout out, man. You guys don't know Jax, definitely check his channel out as well. Great dude. Let's make sure we get our... There we go. There we go. There was live action Contra? I did not know that. Live action Contra. How did that go? Did they get Arnold and Sylvester to take part in it? Because if they didn't, it's not going to feel right. It's going to be wrong. Dude, I had a great Christmas, Jax. I hope you did too, man. It was nice and chill here. Nice and quiet and chill. I just hung out with my parents and an aunt and an uncle and a couple of cousins. We had a good time. Nice, chill times. Exchanged some presents, all that good stuff. One of the presents I got is this shirt. So that worked out nicely. Alright, we can do this. Yeah, Jax, we've already actually accomplished the challenge today. We got through this with 1 credit clear with the PEASHOOTER. Now we're into loop 3 on the same credit. We still haven't used the continue, and we're in loop 3 of the game now. And it is getting harder, so eventually this run will end. But we're going to take it as far as we can go today. Because I have a good time playing this game. It's just fun. The jungle boss is what runners use sometimes in... hold up. That jungle boss kills is what runners use sometimes in races, just for consistency. All right, that's cool, Andrew. I always like to learn more about that type of stuff because the only thing I know about speed running is just from watching other people. I've never made any decent attempts at it myself, just not good enough. But I do like doing kind of challenges and stuff like this. That's a lot of fun. It's got to get too hard eventually, right? Mixer said, notably disregarding the second half of the stream title. Hey, I'm just playing this so we don't have to play Loop 9 of Ghosts and Goblins. I'm using any excuse to avoid that, right? So the longer this goes, the less Ghosts and Goblins happens. 'Cause that's just sheer misery sometimes. But hey, we got to keep working on it. We've come that far. I wonder if the only shoot-up Contra code soft locks or is beatable. That sounds like it would be unbeatable. That sounds unbeatable, but it'd be worth a try, right? That sounds like it would be crazy enough to actually try. There's a fan film that made like paper props to make it out like Contra. I'll have to look that up then. Now you got me curious, Goten. I want to have a look at that. That was lucky right there. If we accidentally pick up a power-up, we have to die. That's the rules. I'm using some of the low percentage strats by sheer coincidence and luck. Sheer coincidence. Alright, got the water guy. How is that guy in a waterfall with scuba gear on? That's not possible. That's video game logic stuff right there, guys. That guy is in a waterfall. Okay, can we dodge all this stuff or am I going to die here? We might actually make it through that. Wow, we made it through that without taking a death. That's lucky. Still got a decent amount of lives. Anytime we... No backpack guy. I know you want to kill me right there. I remembered they spawned right there at the last split second. The lives are going to melt away at some point. They have to. This run can't keep going this well. Can't keep going this well. It never does. Just a lucky run, guys. Just sheer luck. Those fireballs are a little bit faster. Not a ton, but a little bit, but noticeable. Yeah, and they fire a little bit more frequently. Vector Man on Genesis. No. I have heard a lot about that studio, Scott, but I've never played it myself. I would like to at some point. There's so many games I never got to experience. And I really want to. You saw it on TikTok. The Contra movie? I do not know anything about TikTok. I know it's popular. That's about all I know. But no, I've not played Vector Man. I'd like to at some point. We gained a life on that one, guys. We're at the 13 lives now. We actually went up 1 life on that one. That's cool. No rolling pins, please. I'm just going to stay in the middle here. There we go. It's a fun run and gun like Contra, and the music and graphics look great. All right, sounds like something I would really enjoy then. Definitely will have to look that one up. I learn a lot about games from you guys that like and stuff I've never heard of or haven't played, but you guys like recommend to me and stuff. That I'm always all ears on learning about games and stuff. I've never even played Super C. I've never played through it all the way. I've played this Contra to death and never even played through Super C. That will have to be a future... Oh my god. What? I ducked under that. Alright, let's not start dying here. This is going too well. We got to keep it going. No problem, Jax. No problem, man. Don't mind doing shout-outs for you guys a bit. This is such an awesome community. I know I've said that a million times, but I really, really mean that. This is an incredibly good community. You're putting it on Discord. Thank you, Goten. Good, because I want to see that. I want to see it. Don't get more than 255 lives, otherwise I'll actually roll over to 0. Oh, the dang 255 thing. That was the limit of everything in these games. That's how many rupees you could have in Zelda. That's how many missiles you could have in Metroid. The number 255, as a kid, I was mystified by that. I was like, what's going on with this number 255? It's showing up everywhere. I didn't get it, but I didn't understand as a kid. That was limitations in the hardware and stuff. Super C is good. The top-down levels can be annoying. Yeah, I've seen people play those, and they look kind of hard. They look difficult. Well, much harder than like this stage like this. That was really lucky right there. If everything hadn't blown up on the screen right there, we'd just taken another death, without a doubt. Alright, let's shoot these guys quickly because they will cause a problem. Come the Silverhawks. This needs to open up. There we go. Just got that life back we lost. That's good. Alright, Transformers logo time. Yeah, there's an arcade. This is based on an arcade port of the same game. I've never played the arcade version of this game. I remember seeing it when I was very young in the arcade, but I never got to play it. This is getting trolly. We got to be very careful here. Got that. All right. PEASHOOTER's a good game in this. A good weapon in this game. I thought it was going to be more limiting. Maybe this actually isn't a vertical level at all. Maybe it's supposed to be a perspective shift thing like how this level is. So you're actually like moving forward in universe. Yeah, right, Raku. That's definitely what they're trying to simulate with that. And they did a really good job on it for such an old game as well. I'm impressed. I got to check the arcade version out. Now I'm really interested to see that. I might actually already have it. That'd be cool. We could do a playthrough of that sometime. 1cc as well, of course. If it's got the same stages, we could surely do that. The byte size is 256. Assume that 0 is counted as a number as well. Oh, that, yeah. It took me a while to actually realize what was going on with that. 255 and everything. Weirdest thing ever as a kid to keep seeing that number pop up in the old games. Arcade version's clunky. I'm really interested to see what it looks like, Jax. Because this version is just awesome. This is like a top-tier NES game, like top 10 for sure. Everything about it's good, and we're not getting power-ups. No power-ups, no nothing. PEASHOOTER only. Not even rapid PEASHOOTER. So far, so good here. This part's a little bit tricky coming up here because this guy in the water. And we got backpack guys shooting. That was not good at all. I believe I fell in the water there. That's stupid. Angry Old Man was playing it today. The other Contra? The arcade Contra, Corman? I really want to see it. Got that guy, okay. Took a death there that we didn't really need to take, but that's okay. Look at all the shots now. It's turned into a bullet hell. We got to get that sniper down over there. Well, I got him, but it cost us another life. And of course, everything stops spawning for a second when I die. It's like the insult to injury right there. The frame-perfect strat where you glitch kill those heads, but even top runners hardly get it. Yeah, glitching I've seen as a major thing with speedrunning, doing something that wasn't intended by the original game developers. Pressing the button hard here. We're not using turbo. We're doing it the real way. There we go. This R makes your bullets faster, right? What is? Yes, that powers it up. It's basically a power-up, Raku, that makes it works with all your weapons. All your weapons are powered up. And the reason I'm not using turbo, I've got nothing against turbo. I had an NES Advantage as a kid, but I'm kind of gotten used to playing the games without turbo now. So that's what we're doing. But I like using a turbo controller. But for the most part, I'm going to usually go with no turbo. But I got no problem with it, though. I think maybe it makes it a little bit harder, so if I can add a little bit more difficulty, I'll just go with that. Now, some games almost force it, like when we did Silver Surfer. I don't think I could have done that without turbo. My thumb would not have lasted through the playthrough. No chance. Yeah, Raku, when you get the R, it's just extra speed on all your shots. And it works with the spread and the fire gun and all that stuff as well. And the laser and the machine gun and everything. It's a good power-up to get. And it helps the PEASHOOTER. Yeah, I didn't know there were loops in this either until I learned a couple of years ago about it. I was like, Contra keeps going, and it gets a little bit harder with each loop. So this is loop 3 right now, and it's definitely harder. But not to the point of insanity. Ghosts and Goblins got harder a lot quicker. Alright, that's an easy, easy, easy boss. Yeah, as a kid, I never did any more than loop 1. I didn't know about it back then. I was like, oh, the game's over. It's just restarting. There's nothing going to be different. Get a better thumb with blackjack and hookers. It'll be great. I'll look into that, Beer Baron. That sounds good. See what I can do. Without a doubt, these backpack guys are moving a lot quicker. They're almost as fast as me now. You can always count on Beer Baron for something like that, right? I'll see what I can do with that. No, that was a mistake. That was a really dumb move right there. That was dumb. Gotta cut back on that type of stuff. Get away from that type of bad play. I'm gonna kill stuff when we get a chance to, because it gives more points. Yeah, that might be a problem to find here in Tuscaloosa. You're not wrong, Corman. Plan on doing a Versus Castlevania 1cc challenge. Jax, what's the difference in the Versus games? Because I know the Versus games are, they were made for the Play Choice 10. What's exactly the difference? Retrononymous joining us with a raid. Welcome in, Retrononymous. Let's get you a shout out. What were you doing, man? What in the world were you playing today? Enlighten us. Enlighten us with what you were doing today. Thank you so much for the raid, dude. I hope everything's going well for you. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. A good jump right there. Lucky jump, I should say. Alright, we're going to stay down here. Corman, thanks for the host as well, dude. Appreciate it very much. Hope you guys are having just a nice, relaxing after Christmas day. I'm glad I was able to stream today, as always. That's how I chill. That's kind of my chill time, is streaming time. That looks like a death trap to jump down into. So let's jump right on into it. That was close. Almost took a death there. Vice City on PC. How's Contra treating me? Vice City. I don't think I've heard of that one. That'll be something else I have to look up and learn about. When you guys bring up games I don't know, I usually check them right after the stream's over so I can start learning. Contra's going good, man. We accomplished our challenge today of 1 credit clear with the PEASHOOTER. Now we're continuing it, going on loop 3, and we haven't used the continue yet. So I decided we'll just keep going until we run out of lives. The game's going to keep getting harder, so that'll happen at some point. Yeah, I always forget to host, too, because the auto-host thing doesn't work anymore. At least it does not for me. Alright, Robot Man's going down. You threw 3 that time. You cheated. You're only supposed to throw 2. That must be something with a different loop. That must be a loop thing right there. He never throws 3. I got trolled, and down to 11 lives. We're starting to lose lives here, guys. So grateful for turbo controllers. My hands are useless numbs of Play-Doh. Anytime these games force me to mash, it's just suffering. Raku, did you ever have an NES Advantage or NES Max back in the day? Uh-oh, we don't want that. We're not doing power-ups. We don't want that. That's not a good weapon anyway. That's a downgrade. We don't want the flame weapon. It's terrible in this. Okay, I'm not going to get the power up. I hope that went well, Retrononymous. I'll have to look and see what that game's all about. Is it like an action platformer or something? Or is it an RPG? Or is it... Or am I not even close? Probably not even close. Alright, that wall right there... I thought he was going to go the bottom way. That's my fault for not being cautious. Alright, let's kill this. There goes another... We're starting to lose lives at this point, guys. I knew the difficulty was going to start picking up. Didn't know. I never had an official controller with turbo fire. I was always really jealous of my friends that did. Boy, the NES Advantage was something else. It was practically an arcade stick you had at home with turbo, and it had a weird feature too. It had a feature that would pause it, that would press like whatever the start. It'd do like this. You could turn it on and it'd be like slow motion. That's how it was advertised. It would hit start very fast and continuously, and you could use it for something like this to add like slow motion to a game. It was kind of cool. I used it with Guardian Legend back in the day. For you guys that have played Guardian Legend, know how hard a game that could be. I had to put the slowdown on that game to actually do some of the bosses in it. Grand Theft Auto. It's everything, really. Ah, I got you. I got you. I'm probably like the only person on the planet that's never played a Grand Theft Auto game, or Halo, or Minecraft, or anything like that. Never once. Yeah, it's definitely getting harder. The difficulty's picking up, Indiana. I can feel it. This run will probably end very sudden and crazily. Yeah, they're shooting more, too. They're way more aggressive. Alright, let's see if you love the Guardian Legend as well. Dude, that's one of the best games on the system, and a lot of people didn't even know about it when we were kids. It's a hidden gem, the Guardian Legend. An RPG shooter. How many games like that are there? Like, none? That's why I liked it so much. They could have done a better job with the box art. Nobody knew what they were going for with that. This is going to die quickly, no problem. Ray used the NES advantage inside the Statue of Liberty in Ghostbuster 2. But excellent fact, Jax. Excellent. He did do that, didn't he? That excited me like crazy as a kid. I was like, oh my god, NES advantage is controlling Statue of Liberty. My dad was like, what the hell is an NES advantage? That's how that worked out. Hey, Sean is here. What's going on, Sean? Sean just recently did this game, Deathless. Welcome in, Sean. I'm doing a different challenge. I'm doing a 1cc pea shooter, and we're all the way into almost loot 4 now. We've had a very lucky run here today. It's going well. Pea shooter definitely makes it harder, but it's not that bad of a weapon. It's actually okay. Sean, how you doing today, man? Hope Christmas was wonderful for you yesterday. The shrimp are going to get me. I know they are. All right, maybe not. Now we got to unload on them. Oh, he seems to have more hit points. Oh, crap. Crap. Bad. Are you going to die or what? Thank you. My goodness. Yeah, Sean is awesome. For you guys that don't know Sean, he beats hard games like this with his chin and does them deathless and all kinds of crazy stuff. Definitely check Sean's channel out. Great dude. Doesn't make it easy. Pea shooter sponsored by Pea Fuel. Yep. These things look like pork rinds. It's funny what you see in these games with these limited graphics and stuff. Sean completed a deathless run of Christmas. He's doing everything else deathless, so why not? Sean, deathless holy diver. You know you want to. I couldn't do it. I know you could. Deathless holy diver. That might be the hardest challenge on the entire NES. Comes to RPG shooters, I wonder what modern Parasite Eve would be like. I've never played it, Beer Baron, so that's a good question. Is Parasite Eve a somewhat new game? You guys have to bear with me here. I don't know anything about, like, modern gaming at all. The year might as well still be 1999, for all I know. How many loops we can last without special weapons? I don't know. We're up to almost 4. And we still have lives. It's been a good run. I didn't even think we were going to do 1 loop. And here we are all the way into loot 4. If you didn't get extra lives, this would have been over a long time ago. Parasite Eve is from PlayStation. I missed out on a lot of PlayStation era. I was in high school at that point. My time was even more limited than before. Unfortunately. Oh, that thing almost got me. Alright. Come on, face hugger. I know you want to drop down on me like that. Alright. We got room to work with here. We have room to work with here. Don't drop down on me. Oh my god. Oh my god, Indiana. Indiana. Holy crap. Indiana's just gifted gift subs to... Oh my god. This thing is way too loud. I gotta fix that. That's still broken. Indiana with gift subs to Scott Hooligan, 4 Horsemen, Tony Uncle Al. I'm turning that down a little bit. Tony Uncle Al, Foggy Scuff, and Boo Boo Fubu. If you guys are here and just got a gift sub from Indiana, please give him your thanks, because that was extraordinarily kind of thing for him to just do. Indiana, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. I don't deserve it, but I'm very, very grateful for it. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it more than you'll ever know. All you guys just hang in here. It's just wonderful. I appreciate it very much, dude. You guys are incredibly kind to me, and I cannot thank you guys enough. Just hang in here on Twitch, playing some games. It's just wonderful times. I look forward to my streaming times every week. We're going to drop this heart. Oh, just stay up there. Wonderful. Loot 4, here we come. Loot 4. Those were good luck subs, Indiana. I didn't even take a hit there. How about that? Another loop down. That's 4. How far can we go? It's going to get too hard in a minute. Meant like if you made it this far without that, I wonder how many loops you could last with the spread gun. Or Raku, we need to try that too. We need to try that as well. Do loops with actually using everything, not just pea shooter loops. Scrutinizer, what's up, man? Good to see you, man. Welcome on in. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas yesterday. Good times these are, man. How'd Mortal Kombat go? I saw you playing Duke Nukem. I dropped in for a lurk. Thanks for the GGs, guys. Loop 10 and Loop 9. Hey, I don't know about that, guys. I don't know about that, but things are going pretty well. No problem, man. No problem. Would be fun to get to Loop 9. That way we could at least match Ghost and Goblins, but that's no chance of that. Yeah, Scrutinizer was playing Duke Nukem yesterday, Nurse. What's up, by the way? Good to see you, Nurse. Welcome aboard. We're doing loops of Contra, 1 credit clear, pea shooter only, and we just cleared Loop 3. So now we're into Loop 4. I tried Sparkster on SNES. It's as good as Gunstar and Contra 3. I have not tried Sparkster yet. I owned Rocket Knight Adventures as a kid, and I got to beat that one first, Nintendo, and then we're definitely going to try Sparkster. Because I like the Rocket Knight series as far as like the characters and the graphics and all that stuff. It's great. Nurse, how you doing today? Wonderful to see you as always. Wonderful to see you. Deathless Rocket Knight. I'm not on the level of Proto Pookums. I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can do that. Proto can though. He's the real god gamer. And look how many oh my god, look how many backpack guys are showing up now. Uh-oh, I think we're reaching the limits here. Question is, if he gets to Loop 9 and runs out of lives on 1 credit clear while trying to get to Loop 10, I might do that. The game is getting harder, but not by like leaps and bounds like Ghost and Goblins, and that really gets hard insanely fast. We're going to need practice with this anyway. There's a really good Contra hack, guys, and you guys that have hung out on Tsunadi's channel might have seen her playing it. It's called Contra Revenge of the Red Falcon, and it's this game, basically, except the levels are much harder, the levels are much longer, and the difficulty is insane. So for you guys that saw Tsunadi playing that, I want to play that eventually, and that will put your Contra skills to the ultimate test. It's going to be an insane grind, though. What was I supposed to do there? What was I supposed to do there, besides die? Okay, is there enough backpack guys on the screen? I think we could fit about 30 more in. Already dying on level 1. Yeah, the run's going to be over at some point. We probably won't clear this particular loop here, but that's okay. We'll see how far we can get. Dude, I wish I was making it look easy. I'm scared to even advance forward now. There's so many guys on the screen. There's more shots being fired. More of everything. Koala, what's going on? Yep, I'm doing more streaming video games. Welcome in. Today we did Batman Returns on Super Nintendo, and we're working on Contra now. 1 credit clear, no special weapons, pea shooter only. And we're into Loop 4. So there has been some progress here. How you doing today, Koala? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Day after Christmas. But it's going. I'm dead. I thought I could make that jump. I thought I could make that jump. I thought wrong. Backpack soldier lemmings. Yeah, those guys are just nothing. But there's so many of them. Strength in numbers, right? They're like Zerglings in StarCraft. Tons of them. Pretty soon it'll be nothing but backpack soldiers. Yeah, the whole screen will be like full of them, right? Go 10, like 25. Oh, thank you, Coyote. Coyote, I love your emotes. I always have. Your emotes are awesome. You guys that have like these customly cool designed emotes, that's really cool. Mine are just like standard video game characters because I have no imagination whatsoever. Might do a Mike Tyson like uppercut animated emote. I think that would look cool if I can find time to work on it. Because everybody knows Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. I know a lot of you guys have played it. I want to do another playthrough of it. I only beat Mike Tyson because I got lucky. I want to actually get good at that fight. Kill these guys. Look out for the rolling pins. Now, whose emotes are those, Jax? Who are those yours? No, Vance has got Adventure Island. And there's a Raiden emote. I love seeing all the different emotes on Twitch. They're awesome. And I've got Ryu doing a shuriken, but not actually. I haven't even played Street Fighter on stream in a long time. We need to do that at some point. Do some Street Fighter challenges. I love Street Fighter 2. There we go. Another one down. Get through this level. It's going. It's going. Yeah, you got a gift sub from Indiana, Foggy. Definitely thank Indiana for that. He was kind enough to give us 5 gift subs. Enjoy the emotes. Let's kill everything here. We just got a 1-up too, so this run is going to continue onward. Well, it's almost 4 o'clock, so this is going to be the last game we play today. We don't have time for Ghosts and Goblins today, but that's okay. This is a completely different challenge. I wanted to see how this was going to work out today. And surprisingly, it went better than I thought. And there, Jax has Bill Reiser shooting stuff. That looks cool. I love seeing all these emotes, man. What is that, Nurse? Is that a cat or something? Paul. Oh my God, that's what I thought it was. Developers did a good job figuring out bosses that take up the whole screen. Exactly, man. And that's cool too, because you were limited on memory and sprites and trying to stop flickering on the screen. There was a lot to do with these games back in the day. I have a lot of respect for these developers that did as good of a job with these kind of games as they did. Because this is impressive stuff for like, what, 1987 or something? This is awesome. How could you want any more than this? How did I not die there? I don't know. I have no clue. Let's see if we can destroy this gun from over here. That would make it a little bit safer. Backpack guys are going to pop in. I knew they were. Knew they were. Chokeberry. Is that even a word? That's not a word. Watch, it probably is. Chokeberry. Whoa, that was close. Goten, I think they heard you. The whole screen is going to be nothing but backpack guys. I think so. Look at them. They're everywhere. A freaking ant swarm or something going on there. Have I tried multiple loops in Kung Fu? Jax, I need to play through that besides on Mode A. Mode B is hard mode, right? Does Mode A keep getting harder? I know it loops too, but I don't know if like what changes like difficulty-wise with Kung Fu. Kung Fu's a fun game, but I know Mode B is really hard. I was thinking about doing that on stream one day because I really like the game. The character looks like Daniel LaRusso from Karate Kid for some reason. That's what that character in Kung Fu always remind me of. We are hitting that gun, believe it or not, with like 1 shot every time right there. Alright, backpack guys are going to troll the living hell out of me. Mode A gets harder. Okay, so we can start doing loops of that as well. That's good to know, Jax. I had no idea. Gonna happen. Come on. Can't just linger here forever. Another death. Game is definitely harder. But the loops advance at a much more leisurely pace than they do in Ghosts and Goblins. The difficulty here is more predictable. Or I could even attempt this challenge. I have to get decent at don't shoot at power-ups challenge. Yeah, I'm so many times, man, I've been tempted to just shoot at the power-up. Wow, how did we not die there? Wow, I was expecting a death right there. All right, this guy's going to be a little bit faster. Or if we get anything, to be honest, really can't go anywhere. And every time I try to go delivery or Walmart pickup, they cancel or screw it up. I've been afraid to try that. Corman, have you had any luck with those types of like grocery delivery services or anything, or any of you guys? I always think they're going to screw my order up, so I've never actually tried one. Always been like, yeah, they're going to get me the wrong thing, or they're going to forget something. Something's going to be wrong with the order. Just like when you get fast food or something, the orders are always wrong. This is dead. All right, loot 4's going, guys. It's going. Don't know how long we're going to last, but get my groceries delivered all the time. It's hella convenient. Okay, that's promising to hear, nurse. I should try that. I've been going to the grocery like in the morning and stuff when nobody's there to avoid people. Because like nobody's taking COVID seriously around here. And I really don't want to get it. I'm just trying to be careful. They leave it right at your door. That's great. Give that a shot sometime. If I can get over the whole jitters of, hey, they're going to get my order wrong. Yeah, time saver. God, man, that would save at least an hour going to the grocery or something. That would be wonderful to have. Use grocery delivery services all the time. Rarely get errors, and the customer services are always helpful. Rectify any issues without difficulty. Okay. Well, that's promising as well, Quirky. Okay, I'm glad I asked you guys, because now I might be a little more in the ballpark of trying it. So I'm big on convenience, and going to the grocery store every week is not convenient. It's not. All right, don't get the power up. Good. Yeah, they're getting harder, Celestial. They are definitely getting harder. Enemies, not by like leaps and bounds, like by reasonable amounts. Maybe like 5 to 7% more speed and more enemy spawns. They shoot more. Yeah, it's definitely slowly picking up in difficulty. So eventually this run will end because it'll probably get so hard I'll lose all my lives at the same spot and just an endless cycle of death. But we haven't made it to that yet. Thank heavens food delivery has taken off in the way it has, as bad as things have gotten. Can't imagine having to go out and get every single bloody week for groceries. Yeah, it sounds like I'm behind, Rocco. It sounds like I need to join in on that modern day festivity of getting things delivered to the house. That would be great. Leave instructions like you have an option to pick up something else if they can't find it, or not pick up anything. Okay, that's promising. Gotta look into that. Yeah, it's getting harder. The difficulty is definitely getting harder. But still manageable right now. Still manageable, but getting there. The waterfall level was way harder. This level right here is not a whole lot different. But that waterfall level was definitely a step up. There was like so many backpack guys, it was nuts. Can't use grocery delivery here. They don't bring basic necessity of beer. Oh, so they don't bring, so no alcoholic beverages from it? That's probably a good thing. I think people would abuse that too much. I think that would get abused. I don't trust human beings with alcohol. I just don't. It's not a good combination. It's harder parts to tell. Yeah, tons of extra backpack guys. Projectiles are a little bit faster. It's not just crazy, but it's definitely harder. All right, let's do this. Let's see if these projectiles are any faster. A little bit. Not a ton, but a little bit. Still within reason. Ghosts and Goblins gets out of control quickly. This is way more reasonable to deal with. All right, Transformers are down. Guess we're just going to keep going until it gets too hard. I'm not stopping until we're done here. Not stop until we're done. So I'm not able to stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, as you guys know. We're on 4 days a week, so I like to get my money's worth when I do have time to stream. These bullets are faster than normal koala. Yes, they are. They're definitely faster. Audi have delivery, and they're extremely accurate and reliable. We do have an Audi near here, Nintendo. I should probably try it sometime. Probably give it a shot. Alright, we need to be very careful here because this level is when things start picking up, like with intensity. Intensity starts picking up tremendously in level 5. I never would have believed it if you told my younger self, hey, you're going to be doing loops of Contra without the 30 lives code, and you're going to still have lives in the 4th loop of the game. I would have been like, no, there's no way. That's not possible. No human could do that. And yet, here we are. And it's not been all that difficult, really. This is not like some kind of psychotically difficult challenge. It's just, it's a good challenge, but not out of this world. Deathless was actually harder to do on one loop. There's just so much that go wrong in this game. Alcohol can be just so destructive, Celestial. I've known some people that have had some problems with it as well, but thankfully they're doing better now. I'm happy to hear that. But yeah, it can be very destructive. Way more destructive than marijuana, and a lot of people go crazy about legalizing that. I don't use that either, but I'm just saying, I just think that's way less damaging than alcohol is. I don't know what I was trying to accomplish by doing that. I die on this guy every loop. Backpack guys are really getting trolly right there. I think I died here on the previous loop as well. Let's get the guy in the water. Now there's a sniper over there we need to take out. Dead. That was close. That was close. That was really close right there. Yep, Contra's... I didn't know Contra had extra loops either. I did not, Koala. Alcohol delivery app called Drizzly. It uses your local liquor stores to deliver drinks to you. That's kind of frightening. That's kind of frightening. Expect things to get worse, but not for the same myopic reasons as... It gets termed hurt. I don't know, Beer Baron. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Let's hope. Hey, Big Dave, coming in to say hi to everybody. Welcome in, Big Dave. Good to see you, man. How are you doing today? Wonderful to see you. Yes, had a wonderful Christmas. Not too crazy. Not too crazy. I gotta get faster with this or we're not gonna kill it. See, we don't need turbo, guys. I got manual turbo. I got manual uh-oh, I can't show it right there. No, I can't give a demonstration. These guys aren't going to let me. Oh, you're going to pop up behind. Hey, Rhino, what's going on, man? What's going on, Rhino? Good to see you, dude. Welcome on in. Welcome to Contra 1cc. Yeah, who needs turbo when you're good at hitting the button fast? That's one thing I'll give myself credit for, is I can hit buttons extremely fast. I played a Neo Geo game with my friend back in the day called Football Frenzy, and you could break tackles if you hit the buttons really fast. So I'd just do like a simple running play and then just go like this. And he could not stop me, and he would get really mad. How you doing today, Rhino? I hope you had a wonderful Christmas, dude. When am I going to play Duke Nukem on hardest difficulty and 1cc it? That sounds impossible. I've played a lot of Doom on stream, Nurse. Pistol starts on ultra-violence difficulty, and if I die, I have to restart the whole level. And I rarely am able to even get halfway through a level before dying. On Final Doom, that is. Final Doom's vicious. But I've never tried anything like deep into Duke Nukem. I played a lot of Duke Nukem as a kid, but I save scummed and just basically cheated my way through it. It was not a good playthrough whatsoever. Oh, I died. Reload the game. Oh, died again. Reload the game just instantly. That's called save scumming. I did a lot of that. Goten will get a robot hand model. Yeah, it's something to hit the buttons faster, right? Bet to get way better because of the oncoming mecha revolution. Who doesn't want a cool robot sidekick? Nintendo, I would be first in line to get me a robot sidekick. Maybe it'll look like this robot here at the end of level 6. That would be cool. I hope so. The way technology is advancing these days, I wouldn't be surprised by anything. So desperate to match some people in the retro community one day. I'd love to as well, Nurse. I would love to. I did a lot of deathmatch and Doom and stuff back in the day and was a competitive Quake player back in the 90s. So I love like deathmatch stuff with first-person shooters. I don't care about doing objectives and stuff. Just give me other players to kill. That's all I care about. I don't care about capturing flags. I don't care about holding command points and all that bullcrap you do today. I like killing other players. That's where the fun truly is. Yeah, this loop's not going bad, Jax. It's going pretty good. We've corrected a couple of things here and made it a little bit better, and it's going decently. That level 5 I can't complain too much about. This might be a problem because the backpack guys are going to be here to mess this jump up. All right, we're going to make the jump now. There we go, and we're going to kill them all. Perfect. Went well. Went well. I think we still have a decent supply of lives. These things are no faster. These did not change in the difficulty. We're going to keep going, see how far we can get. Loot 4 is not providing too much challenge. I mean, it can get worse quickly, but I have to, the only reason I'm doing well at this is because I played it a million times as a kid. And always with the 30 lives code, so I got to play all the levels continuously. I was never stuck on a level for very long. Loop 10 today, we'll see. I hope so. Thanks for the lurk, Cruddas, as always, dude. I always appreciate lurks. I have to lurk in other people's channels like every day. Okay, how are we going to drop down there? Like this? Yep. I got to do Super C as well. I know Super C is great. And I played it very briefly, and as a kid I didn't like it because it didn't have the 30 lives code. So I was like, oh, this isn't a good Contra game. Not realizing that you can actually play a game without some cheat code. Hey, we're close to Loop 10 and Ghosts and Goblins. We got a long way to go, though. Why are you jumping forward? Yeah, Operation C on Game Boy is good as well. I actually popped that in on stream for a short time and really liked it. Oh, he's almost dead. Got him. All right, he didn't get me with a triple shot that time. Yeah, I got to do Operation C as well. Krang's Robot. Great description, Indiana. Might as well be, right? Krang popping out yelling, "I'm invincible!" like he does in the NES game, or the arcade game. I don't think he talks in the NES one. I didn't get past... No birds... Oh my god, no birds in this game. That's why it's going so well, Koala. We came to that conclusion earlier that this is going well because there's no birds in it. Any game with birds is going to be a problem, but not here. I thought I was going to die there. They duck and shoot now. They duck and shoot now. I'm kind of stuck right here. Oh, wait, made it through. Made it through. Wolfmaster, thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome in. Welcome to Contra Challenge we're doing here today. We're on Loop 4 of the game with the PEASHOOTER and haven't used Continue yet. It's a miraculously lucky run. Welcome aboard. Yeah, any game, birds have become my arch nemesis in every game. If there's birds around, they're going to screw it up somehow. I mean, it just never fails. Ninja Gaiden, Castlevania 3, Ghosts and Goblins, you name it, birds are going to ruin it. How you doing, Wolfmaster? Good to see you, man. Alright, there's going to be a wall that pops up here. We're going to be just fine. I always thought this level looked cool. Got enough backpack guys? I think we could use a few more. I'm just constantly firing because I don't know where they're going to respawn. Birds are natural enemies to video game humans. They are like the worst thing ever. Birds, bats, Medusa heads, you name it. Something that flies in a weird pattern is going to ruin you. You're doing great? I'm glad to hear it, man. I'm doing great as well. Had a nice chill Christmas, and now we're back to having fun on stream, which is basically my chill time. And today we did Batman Returns on Super Nintendo, and on our second attempt we beat it on hard mode, which I felt was kind of lucky because the penguin fight went unbelievably well the second time. I was shocked to see it. All right, keep the pattern going. If they'd sped those things up, it would have been a nightmare, but thankfully they did not. All right, dodge everything there. Got backpack guys to kill. Appreciate it, man. It was a fun game. I'd already beaten it in Batman Returns as a kid on Super Nintendo, but not on hard mode, and it was definitely harder. And there's still 2 more difficulties in that game to work through, so we got more to do with that game. But it was a good game, man. I enjoyed it. All right, let's go turbo mode with this. Or manual turbo mode. Oh, that doesn't even have many hit points. Another level down, guys. It's going well. I'm pleased with it. How many lives do we have? 15 lives. How much longer can this last? We really got through that. Zimmy, what's going on, man? Welcome in, Zimmy. Good to see you, man. How are you doing today? Welcome to Contra Challenge today. Going well. All right, shrimp. I'm going to focus on shrimp. I'm going to focus on killing shrimp. I hope it's shrimp scampi, because that sounds good. All right, I'm not getting much opportunity to actually do some damage here. Pork rinds. They look like shrimp scampi to me. I could make do with some of that, too. How you doing, Zimmy? Good to see you, man. I appreciate all your help with Holy Diver as well. You provided some excellent tips. Holy Diver was a hell of a run. For you guys that have not played Holy Diver, I highly recommend more streamers play Holy Diver because it is a hell of a game. Very few people have beaten that game, and I want to see some more people beat it. This is still not dead. This is still not dead. Wow. We got a lot of lives to work with, though. Dead, alright. I think that was a death we didn't need to take. But we took it. Alright, so this part is not bad if you're careful here. Shoot the projectiles first, focus on the faces afterwards. Yeah, I really liked Holy Diver. I want to go back to it and play it again. Goten's currently working on it with playing it on a keyboard, and he's on level 4 right now. Good to see his progress on it, and that's even hard. That's taking it to the next level, playing it on a keyboard. But yeah, Holy Diver is great. For you guys that haven't played that yet on stream or something, definitely consider grinding that at some point. That's a wonderful addition to you guys' completed games library. Boy, is it hard. It's hard, dude. Level 4. I have no words to describe level 4. Chaos Warrior, I don't know. I keep expecting this to get harder, but so far we're still going on our first continue with PEASHOOTER only. I didn't expect this would keep going. But this is, we did a 1 credit clear of this game, PEASHOOTER only, and I decided to just keep going, and we're on loop 4 now. And apparently we're going to be on loop 5 really soon. And I've decided to not stop until we run out of lives, so I don't know when that's going to be. Yeah, Goten's a keyboard king. He is, man. But boy, this has been fun. I can't get enough of this game. We're going to have to do a death... You know what, guys? You know what the next evolution in this challenge is? You know what the next challenge with this will have to be? It'll be a Deathless Run with PEASHOOTER only. That's the next step. And that's going to be something, even on loop 1. Yeah, it's going to be something. Alright, face huggers are here. These things are a bit trolly. Alright, that's dead. Alright, now we have to kill the pods. Sometimes these things spawn in a bad pattern like that, and it's almost impossible to not take a death there. It's got another one up. I'm really anxious to see if this is going to keep getting harder. If it doesn't, we'll just call it. I mean, technically, you could play forever if it doesn't keep getting harder. If I played the Famicom version of this, there's quite a few weird little differences. Some make it harder. I'll have to try it. I will definitely have to try it. I think the European version is even more so different, and you play as a robot instead of the character we're playing as now, who is Bill Reiser. You play as a robot. I think it's called Probotector or something. I remember reading something about that. Game more rewarding than Holy Diver and more fun is the Battle Kid games. Yes, I watched Contra play that recently. I watched Contra streaming Battle Kid. Boy, that looks really, really tough. It's almost like a Super Meat Boy type game. And a new NES game on top of that. I want to get that and try it at some point. Alright, Heart's dead again. Loop 5, guys. This might just never end if it doesn't keep getting... if it doesn't significantly get harder than this. It was Loop 5. I mean, Loop 4. It's done. Blowing up. It actually snows on level 5 on the Famicom version. I wonder why they took that out, Jax. That's weird. I wonder why they took that out. Well, another loop done. Thank you, Coyote. Appreciate it. Back for the 4th time. We're still going on this. We're going into Loop 5. Not exactly Ghosts and Goblins, is it? Not exactly. I like Hatch's Rocky emote moving like that. That's perfect. It's cool that affiliates are also getting some animated emote slots. I'm happy about that as well. Most of the differences between the European version Pro Protector, cosmetic, and don't change the gameplay at all. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Thanks, Zimmy. I appreciate the GGs. Going well, man. It's going well. Another loop down. Let's see if this loop is any harder. Let's see what Loop 5's doing. Yeah, Steamy, it's going to end at some point because this has limited lives. When you run out of lives, the game is completely over and there's no more. But like Ghosts and Goblins' NES version is completely unlimited lives, so we can just try that forever. But this will have a definite ending. If it gets so hard that I'm dying constantly, yeah, this will end. This will definitely end. Again, guys, thanks for the GGs. All right, Loop 5. Let's see if it's any... We're gaining lives still. We're at to 17. You do get lives by getting so many points and stuff. So far, it doesn't look any different. There'll be more backpack guys, maybe. There's a lot more backpack guys. All right, I'm just going to drop in the water here because that... Oh, they die in the water. That's good. That's good. There are more backpack guys spawning. I wonder what the record is for how many loops somebody's completed in this. We're into Loop 5 now. I wonder if there even is a record. I'm kind of interested to know. I bet somebody's gone to like Loop 82 or something. I wouldn't be surprised. With how easy it is to record content and stick it on YouTube and stuff these days, people do the most insane challenges. There's a lot of backpack guys. Alright, make sure those guys are dead. I need the practice for Contra anyway, because we're going to be playing Revenge of the Red Falcon at some point, which is a hack of this. And really long and difficult. If any of you guys played that hack for this game, Revenge of the Red Falcon for Contra, it's insanely difficult. I haven't played it yet. I've only watched other people play it. Tsunade beat it. That doesn't surprise me at all for you guys that know her. Coyote, okay. Thank you so much for hanging. Thank you. Whoa! That sucks. All right. Coyote, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you very much. You have a wonderful rest of your day. And you know I'll be dropping into your stream later. So you have a wonderful rest of your day. Famicom version also has less loops because it starts out on medium difficulty loop. That's interesting to know. So this one's a little bit toned down a little bit, Nintendo. A little bit easier in the beginning stages. Look at our score. We're up to like 3 million or something. That's kind of cool. Okay, that felt no harder. Yeah, there's more enemies spawning for sure. But these base levels, they're not much different. I think the enemies are shooting a little bit faster, but these levels aren't that much different. It's the standard Contra levels that are harder. Yeah, Tsunade's really good at games. She's awesome. She doesn't make things easier either. She grinds the tough ones. That's what's so fun about hanging out in the community. Somebody's always doing something cool. Points are good in this one, Steamy. They give extra lives, unlike Ghost and Goblins Resurrection, where they just troll the living hell out of you. But yeah, points are good in this one. Some games like this, you get more lives when you get points, but not all games work that way. It's just totally random, it seems, how that works out. Alright, let's kill these guys. We do not want a power-up. If I get a power-up, we have to die. Perfect. Points are the best in Ghosts and Goblins. Resurrection are the best. You mean they're the worst? That was some of my biggest rages playing that game, was the treasure chest kept giving me more points. And I was desperate to get armor because we were near a checkpoint, but no, we would get more points. You died just to get the gold dwarf statue. Well, it's one of our emotes, so if you want to put it up there, feel free to do so. That thing trolled me worse than anything else in the game, I think. Oh boy, we got the gold dwarf statue again instead of getting armor. Just what we wanted. This thing's gonna die. There it is, yep. There it is. For you guys that play Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection, that gold dwarf statue right there will pop up when you want it the least, and it doesn't do anything to help you. You'll be desperate to get some armor, and that's the thing you'll end up with. It made me so angry, I got pissed off with it, so I made it an emote, since it was becoming a meme, practically. There goes the crumpled pieces of paper. This loop doesn't feel any different from the last one. Have we reached the limits here of this? Is this going to get any harder? It feels like at this point it might not. This does not feel much different. Might have reached the end of the road here, unless the next loop is harder. I can't tell at this point. This feels just like the last one. Ragnar, what's going on, man? Welcome in, dude. Good to see you. Hope you're having a fine holiday season, had a good Christmas, all that good stuff. Hope all is well for you. Yeah, things have gotten a little bit easier here. I think we need another ratchet up in difficulty. We need to make it harder again. I can always make it harder just by dying. There we go, that's dead. I don't want that gun right there. I want that dead. Oh, it turned off. Never mind. It turned itself off. That's cool. 1cc, Deathless, and Pacifist. Why not, Go10? Why not? Why not at this point? I wonder if Pacifist would even be doable in this game. If I played Ghosts and Demons, Zimmy, I did download that and I was going to stream it, but for some reason I couldn't get it to work with OBS. It's a good hack of the arcade Ghosts and Goblins. And I downloaded it and I played it a little bit and I was like, yeah, this is cool, but I couldn't get it to work with OBS for some reason. I have no idea why it wouldn't work. It kept crashing every time I'd put it on in OBS. But it was a good hack. I really liked it. There's more Ghosts and Goblins content. How can you go wrong with that? There's a lot of Castlevania hacks. There's a million Mario World hacks. But unfortunately, there's not much in... I got trolled there. I should have known that was going to happen. That was trolly. Alright. Alright, let's kill this. And back into the base level. I'm starting to feel it's not going to get much harder than this. We might have already conquered all there is to conquer here. But yeah, 1cc Deathless Pacifist. Yep. There's always that. Alright, see if we can blast this open. That's bad. Okay, starting to get killed here. Not coincidental, my nose is itching. That's probably going to screw me up. I've done, yeah, Chaos Warrior, I've done the arcade Ghosts and Goblins on stream. It's good. It's really good. Check my YouTube videos and you'll find it. The final boss against the two Satans is unthinkable in that version. It's insanely difficult. Like, most of the stream is just on level 6 trying to win that fight because it's so much harder than the NES version. It's not even comparable. Check out Aqua's, he streams it. Okay, so there is a way to get it to work on stream. Maybe I need to tinker around with it more. I'll have to look at that. I'd like to see more of that game. Ghost and Demons. That's a good PC hack of Ghost and Goblins Arcade. Alright, that's going to spawn a weapon. We don't want that. Beat the first level of Ghosts and Goblins blindfolded. I'm thinking if that's possible, Nurse. It might be. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think I'm good enough for that. You'd have to memorize, like, every step of the way. Favorite arcade game is Galaga. Galaga's a classic. It's one of the best, Steamy. It's awesome. It's very simple, but it gets really hard really quick. The best thing you can do is Galaga is let one of your ships get captured and then free it and you have a double ship. I always let that happen on purpose in the arcade. It's a handy little trick to, like, double your firepower, but you're also twice as big of a target. The double ship is awesome. But Galaga is one of the most classic arcade games of all time. It's still fun today. I can pop it in and have a good time. NES didn't have a bit to flip background sprites. It's too bad because there's so many games of mirrored tiles and space was precious. I'm surprised they got what they got here, Nintendo. I'm just shocked as things look as good as they do. For the technology of this time period, I'm still blown away by it. Thirsty here. The Mexican runner stuff there. Hey, he could do it, Jax. No problem. PMR is crazy. I got hit by the freaking beam, really. Alright, we're not picking up the machine gun. We're not picking up any other weapons. I'm dying more. I'm starting to think this run might be getting near its end. Alright, good job there actually dodging stuff. Kill this. Kill the Silverhawks. Yeah, get the double ship. Yeah, you got to get the double ship in Galaga. It makes it way, way, way better to clear out those waves. That's like one of the most definitive arcade games of the 80s was Galaga, without a doubt. I was too small to actually reach the arcade game when I was a kid, so you had to find like a stool, and they had stools set up in the arcade for kids that were too short to reach the game, and that was me when I was like 7 years old. I couldn't even see the game. Yes, it was Retro Gamer. It was. It was Probotector, and you played as a robot. I guess they were trying to curb the violence or something. It's the same game, though. It's the same, just a little bit censored. Alright, well that's dead. Let's see if level 5's any harder. This could go on theoretically forever. And here I was thinking, you know what? We'll be lucky to do loop 1. And here we are with 15 lives, loop 5 on loop... loop 5, 15 lives, and we're still going. With the PEASHOOTER, this should not be happening. Wow. Wow, that was close right there. That was really close. Don't know how we didn't take a death there. Don't know how we didn't take a death there. Alright, should be able to pop this guy from here. There we go. Just got to keep him back. Yeah, my emotes aren't very original. It's just popular video game characters from this time period, but they serve our purpose well. So I'm happy with them. I should probably get some like customly designed emotes at some point, like most people have. How was I supposed to dodge that? It's like a billion things right there. Alright, let's see if we can do this water guy without dying. I don't think I've done that yet. Nope, still alive. Got him. Good shot. And they didn't get me. Alright. Made it through that time. Lucky. Sometimes better to be lucky than good, right? It's because commandos were suddenly controversial because of the Iron Contra affair. Robots were still fine. That's right. Forgot about that Contra affair thing. Ugh. I have to ruin a good thing. That worked out perfectly. I did die right there on a previous one right there. Yeah, our emotes work. They get the job done. They're good. Underdog and Goofy. Perfect, Jax. Underdog and Goofy. I can see what those are without even mousing over them. Underdog. Now that's old school. Going rapid fire mode right there. Like the Ninja Gaiden emote. Yeah, JD, that's one of my favorite games as a kid was Ninja Gaiden. We've done a lot with that on stream, and I'm ready to play it again, honestly. We got to do a Deathless Ninja Gaiden run. That's the next challenge. What are those penguin emotes? Like penguins. Yeah, a penguin with a gun and a penguin with a knife. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, back to rapid fire mode. Who needs turbo when you just do it like this? There we go. Don't need turbo for this game. It helps, though. It saves your thumb. My thumb's taking a lot of wear and tear, but that's okay. I play the Deadpool hack. No, I need to play that, Zemi. I definitely need to play that. I saw someone else playing it very briefly, but I didn't get a chance to actually look into it and see like more of it. But I definitely want to play that one. I love hacks. Hacks of the games we all know and love. I mean, they're awesome. The 2 Castlevania hacks I've done on stream have been incredible. Doing some Contra hacks would be great. I've done some Super Mario hacks. There's always something out there. More of good old classics. It's good. They did some really creative things. Perfect. Perfect. It's good when the hacks like try and do some new stuff as well, instead of just creating a couple, like changing the sprites or making it a little harder here and there. I like when they completely keep the same engine for the game, but it's like completely rebuilt with new stuff to deal with. I really like that type of stuff. And a lot of hacks don't do that. They change the sprites and call it a new hack, and it's not. But ones that actually put effort into it are definitely worth playing. Alright, that was a bit lucky right there. Did not count on that happening. This guy starts shooting down, too. The bullets aren't getting any faster. I think we might have reached our limit with this, guys. I don't think it's going to get any harder at this point. We'll see what the next loop looks like, because we're obviously going to get there. Played a couple of Castlevania 2 hacks that were fun. Now, Castlevania 2 is a game that needs as many hacks as it can get to fix the original game. Who would have known to stand in front of that cliff and let a tornado come and get you? That's insane. Who in the world? It's like the dumbest thing ever. I had to call Nintendo Hotline to do that. I was at my friend's house back in like 1989 or 90, and we couldn't figure out anything. We called Nintendo Hotline like multiple times and ran up a nice fat phone bill, and his mom was not too pleased with us. But hey, we beat Castlevania 2, and that's all that really mattered. Who cares about the phone bill? NES Advantage is a perfectly legit way of playing this game. Appreciate Turbo. It is, man. Turbo makes a big difference. I wore my NES Advantage out as a kid. It doesn't even work anymore. It just stopped working. No way. No way right there. That was a death trap. That was a definite death trap. I never had the NES Max. I didn't like the D-pad on it. NES Advantage, though, is just an arcade stick with turbo and stuff like that. But no NES Max. I couldn't use that D-pad to save my life. Alright, Robot Man time. Let's see if he's any different. Sometimes he throws out 3 of those disc things, but not too much different. He's not any faster. Looks like his attack pattern is just kind of RNG based. He doesn't always do the same stuff. Got him. I remember having a hard time with that guy as a kid. Even with the 30 lives code, he killed me like 8 times or something. 13 lives still. This is not ending anytime soon. Burn off from Double Dragon. He does kind of look like him, doesn't he? That guy was so trolly in the arcade jacks. Good God, he just kept grabbing you over and over. That guy drove me nuts. Just complete nuts. Apparently after loop 4 or 5, it slows to only increase every 4 loops. It jumps at 8 and 12, supposedly. I went looking for the answer. Okay, good, Pookums, because we all needed to know. That's why I was thinking this loop's not really any different than the previous one. So I guess after we finish this loop, guys, we'll probably just stop here, because it is after 4 o'clock now, and I do have to go. But it's been good. Big changes, hit point on mobs. That makes sense, too, because that alien thing and the head of the alien in level 8 takes a lot more hits. So I'll try to just probably do a save state or something here. I don't know how we didn't take a hit in there. Don't ask me. We should have. We should have, but this has been good practice for the Contra hack I plan to play at some point. Can't ever get enough. I forgot about that one. I always forget about that one. Always forgetting about that one. Predator deserved to be a lot better than it was. Remember when Mr. Yeti was playing that, Jax? How terrible that was. You don't even start with a weapon in that game. What kind of stupid game design is that? That's just insane. You play him Predator, you're playing as Arnold, and they don't even give you a weapon? You have to find a laser or grenades? That's dumb. Open box advantage are pretty common. You have to have the new joystick experience again. I need to get like a new type of controller like that to go old school. But you would expect like a Predator game to be something like this. Arnie's got on pink spandex. What were they even thinking with that? What were they even thinking with that? Oh my God, Cruddas, I'm not sure if I'd be able to handle that. I don't think I could do a 10-hour stream, much less. How do people do 24-hour streams? If any of you guys that stream done 24 hours, 'cause I don't think I could stay awake that long, much less to stay coherent enough to do something in a game. I don't think I could do it. For you guys that have done a long stream before, how in the world do you have enough energy to do so? I don't get it. Dead, alright. The main character in Predator, super buff military guy, and they don't start... That's right, Raku, look it up. Look up Predator on NES. Arnold Schwarzenegger is the main character, and he starts with a punch. He doesn't even start with a gun. You would think he would, but nope. It starts with nothing. You have to find all the weapons. You have to find everything, and it's really dumb. I don't know why they did it that way. This thing's got a lot more hit points. I've noticed that with each loop. That's crap. I died at the shrimp scampi every time. Trying to shoot it may not be the right course of action. Wow, really? Just don't shoot any more of that stuff. There we go. My thumb's not doing well. Not doing well. Oh, really? Finally. That took like 3 or 4 lives. I might stream the MSX version of Predator. The most I've streamed is 12 hours. Well, that's amazing that you made it that long. The longest stream I've done is like 5 or 6 hours, and I was just exhausted after that. I have no idea how you guys have done that. Castlevania 4. Game design of giving you a leather whip as a starting weapon. Very first game you break, you get the metal whip, and then it extends even longer, right? Never in the game you have to kill enemies with leather whip, even if you die. We should do a leather whip run then, right, Koala? A leather whip. Only 13 hours so far when I finished Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Fathers. That's a long stream, Rhino. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with that. I don't know how you guys have the energy to do it, or your thumbs hold up, or what. I just can't. Oh, we need to do a Castlevania 4 pacifist run and a leather whip only run, no sub weapons. There's always more to do with those games. We can add more stuff. 12 hours on your first playthrough of Adventure Island. No surprise there, right? No surprise. Where the hell did the weapon go? Did he eat him? Apparently, right, Raku? Apparently. Yeah, you have to use your imagination with these kind of games, right? Gotta use your imagination. Hey, it's going well, Proto. We're still going. We're in loop 5 now and not getting close to ending. And it's not really getting harder. Lord Pookums was telling us that it only gets harder after like loops 8 and 12 and stuff. And the speed doesn't get out of control. I was expecting it to be like Ghost and Goblins loops or something. It's not working quite that way. But overall, it's been a fun run here. It's been fun. We got done what we wanted to get done, and that was just one loop with no continues and pea shooter only. That's all we were going for. And that it's worked out. Did you have a good time with Adventure Island, Jax? I liked the game. I thought it was fun, despite how trolly it could be. Level 8-3 sucks. I never want to do 8-3 again, though. 8-3 was sheer misery. I think these things have more hit points this time. They're not dying anywhere close to as fast. Mario loops do get harder. That's something we need to try as well. Good point, Koala. Stopped at loop 4, but didn't notice any difference. Okay. They're definitely faster in loop 2, and I've never even tried it. But yeah, I guess we need to do that sometime. Level 7 and 8 were bad. God, they were miserable. Oh, 8-3. You had to do that impossible shot on a bat with an axe in the worst possible jump of the level. That was just mind-boggling. Looks like face huggers are spawning a little bit faster. Alright, they do have more hit points, because this is staying alive longer than it did the other times, but... That's one of the worst video game levels I've ever seen, Jax, is 8-3. 8-2 was bad enough, and then 8-4 is not that bad. Just spiders. Nothing but a couple of spiders here and there, no big deal. There's some trolley jumps with the spiders, but honestly, way better than 8-2 and 8-3. That'd be a good challenge for you, Proto. 1 credit clear Adventure Island. How about that? No one needs to try that. That's insanity. I don't know. You're doing Rocket Knight, 1 hit deaths, no lives, no continues. I mean, it's not that far off. There we go. Another loop down. All right, that's loop 5. So I guess we're just going to stop here, guys. I'm just going to go ahead and do a save state or something here, and we can pick up with this later, see if it gets any harder at loop 8. Without the Hudson B code. Right. See, you can even do it in the game. You can even do it in the game. You don't pick up the Hudson B, and then it just ends. 1cc Adventure Island, me chewing glass. Chewing glass would be awesome compared to doing 1cc Adventure Island. Awesome. We'll just consider ourselves a hero once again, guys. Who wants to consider themselves a hero? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's find someone to raid. I gotta go. Who's doing what today? Let's find a raid target. Who's doing what? Hey, Johnny Cage. We need to raid him. We haven't raided him yet. What's he playing? Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Okay, well, that's perfect. I'm terrible at that game, but that's who... That's like the worst Zelda game for me in history. Guys, thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Yep, Cranberry, right, Ragnar? There we go. Good old Cranberry. Appreciate you guys hanging out today. Good times. We had a lot of fun with our Contra run. Yeah, we can come back to this. I'll do a save state on it. No big deal. I'll pause it and do that, and then we'll do our raid to Johnny Cage. Johnny's a good dude. Good times, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. We succeeded in our missions today. We got Batman Returns on Super Nintendo. We got that beat on hard mode, and we got our Contra challenge done today. So good progress today. I'm happy with it. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for hanging out here. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Wait, that's not Ocarina of Time. That's some biking game. That's fine. We're going to raid him. You guys have a wonderful day, as I said. And hope you had a wonderful Christmas and all that good stuff. I will be back on Thursday, and we'll find something else to do. Here's Discord right here, if you guys are ever interested in that. And we will do our raid here and be done for the day. Guys, thank you so much once again. You guys are the best. I could not ask for a more awesome community and friends than you guys. You guys are incredible. So you guys take care. And I will see you around on your channels, Twitter, Discord, wherever. Have a good one, guys.
I would say it was worth it. Whoops, that's too many rocks. up, LittleMIXER and friends? I'm playing the bike game. It's not Legend of Zelda yet. I'm sorry, I just started my stream about 8 minutes ago. We're doing a little game, but how's it going, everyone? Welcome on in. Mixer, how did the rest of your thing go, my friend? How's it going, sir? Fix here, Spade, Captain Jack's versus games. Good to see you, folks. I am going to be doing a little bit of Ocarina of Time, my first playthrough coming up here in about 10 minutes or so. Waiting for people to file in, but oh my gosh, what a huge raid. Yo, almost first, right? Saying Ocarina of Time destroyed me as a kid. Oh, dude, it's been giving me a hard time as well. And I'm even allowing capacity to I'm still having trouble with that game. I don't know how 12-year-olds did that back in the day, man. Some of those puzzles are very tricky. Oh, that's a bad fall right there. When good, Contra loops seemed endless and not getting harder, so we stopped. Oh, really? Do they not get harder? I wasn't aware of that. I thought it did get harder. It's funny that I never really knew how many NES games get harder the more times you beat it. I always thought it was just, like, basically, what were some of the, like, didn't know? Like Castlevania, Mario. It seems like a lot of them really do, huh? But it's good to see everyone. For anyone that doesn't know me, I'm Johnny Cage. I play a lot of NES and Super Nintendo games. It just so happens that on Sundays I play stuff that's on the Switch. And Ocarina of Time came to the Switch online expansion
Start getting dinner.